Okay. Hi guys. Hi our scratch builders, our game builders, our quiz builders, animation creators. Welcome to our final class for a while. So we've been doing scratch classes for about 6 weeks now, and I'm sure you guys have had so much fun. Um you guys shouldn't stop. I mean, we're taking a break, and on the 1st of August, we'll be back with more classes from Coderina. But in the meantime, you guys can be innovative and create those games, create those quizzes, create those animated characters, do your thing, and just be awesome. You could be the next biggest game builder right now. Without further ado, I'm sure I've talked way too much. I'd like to hand over to our awesome instructor. Over to you, Jerry. Do your thing.
Thank you, Victory. Hello, guys. You're welcome to the last class for the 6 weeks program, and we're happy to have you guys around. And it's been a while. We'll just go through what we've done over the past few weeks till this particular time, and we can see that we've achieved a lot in a very short while. We've done a lot of stuff, and hi, and we're getting to the point. Like I said, by the power confined in me already, I've confirmed all of you scratchers. So you all are now scratchers. So you can identify yourself as scratchers. So over the last few weeks, we've seen the programming environment of Scratch. We've seen how we can use Scratch to do awesome stuff, and then we've been doing awesome stuff, of course, with Scratch. We've learned how to use our codes and how to bring in a lot of animated characters, and also program the keys on our keyboard, which is fantastic. Okay, hi Bobby. Um, so today we're just going to see what we've done, and last week we did Rubik class where we saw how awesome it's for you to solve your Rubik cube before 2 minutes, and it was awesome. A lot of people were happy, and we are happy also here at Coderina. So today we're not going to be doing we're not going to be doing too much stuff. We're just going to look at the basics of what we've done already, and then I don't know, maybe we're going to still do simple stuff. And as Victor have said, I would like each and every one of us to go back home and start practicing Scratch, start developing ourselves, developing our games, developing our animations, and of course, we can do a lot. So I need the key for Scratch. Thank you. Okay. So just keep your comments coming in now. I'll be attending to them as I can. So today, we're going to see, I don't know, maybe we're just going to create a very simple calculator. And let's see, because most of us do math classes in our school. So let's see how we can use Scratch and create basic animation, basic calculator that we can use for math classes while in school. But first, I would like us to send our comments coming, and let me see if we have had a wonderful 6 weeks training. So for those of us who are happy for this, we can keep our comments coming. We can just comment, thank you, Coderina, for this awesome opportunity. Because of course it's an awesome opportunity. So I'll be waiting for your comments. So let me see who are happy with what we have done, what we've achieved this last few weeks or this past few weeks. We have awesome people, of course. And in our last class, of course, we said we're still going to give out prizes. So be ready for the most participating student here. You're going to get your prizes. So if you've learned anything so far for the past week, you can just send in your comments, and I'll be happy to see your comments. Okay, I was meant to present. Yeah, we were waiting for you last week, and we couldn't get you, so it was only Van Dan that presented. But click on the link so you can present and let's see what you have before we can go. Okay, this is coming from Bread Hub. Bread Hub is saying it was really nice pleasure to be part of the class for the last few weeks. Thanks a lot to Coderina from me and from Bread Hub. Thank you, Bread Hub. We really acknowledge that. Yeah, thank you all for coming in. Thank you for participating. So we're just going to wait for Oyikan to show us what he or she has done. She was meant to present last week, but we couldn't get her. So I need the Coderina Scratch class key. There are needs. So 1 minute while we bring on Shola to present. So we're waiting for Shola to come on board to show us what he or she has done with Scratch before we go in. Hello, Shola, can you hear me? So last week, Vandan actually presented. And we're waiting for. Your phone is muted. Your microphone is muted, so we can hear you. If you can hear me, we can hear you. So you need to unmute your microphone. Shola, you need to unmute your microphone for us to hear you. We can hear you and we can see you. So before Shola comes in, I'll just start reading our comments. You need to unmute your microphone, Shola, before we can hear you. Else we'll just continue with this class. Damilola. So Damilola, what have you created? You didn't send the consent form. That's why you can't share your screen. We're only showing the screen of those who sent their consent form. So we are waiting for Shola, or we'll just continue. Yeah, Shola, so we brought you in, but we can't hear you because your microphone was muted. We need to unmute it before we can hear you here. Oh, Damilola, don't worry. The time has passed. You were supposed to send it last week. So if Shola is not coming on board, I think we'll just continue, except Shola has rectified her microphone. If not, we'll just see how easily we can create our calculator. Okay, so I need to go ahead. So we're rounding up, or we've rounded up already, and today we're just going to see a very simple program on how to create a calculator that we can use to do our mathematics homework at home using Scratch, and this is very good and very complex. And sure, we've been making very simple programs over the past few weeks. When we come back August, we're going to be making very complex programs so that all of us go along. So before 1st of August, we need all of you to go back home and sit down and practice Scratch a lot, go coming in for more intense programs. So I'll just share my screen now. I will just go to the last program of today, and let's see. We're going to put our heads together and see how we can create basic calculator. Okay, so we've done games, we've done conversation animations, but now we are going to come back to the educational sector, and let's see how we can just create that with this. So I'm going to share my screen in a moment. So here we are. I guess you can all see my screen. Fine. You can see my screen. I'll just go forward. Okay. So yes, we want to create a basic calculator and see how we can engineer a calculator using all the experiences we've gained for the past few weeks, and and see how we can integrate it to the educational side. So I'll be needing your basic mathematics. You're going to be using your basic mathematics for us to do this. So we'll be doing this together. I can't see your screen really, but I can see my screen. So we'll be doing this together. I can't see your screen. So of course, you should see my screen now. If you can see my screen, just send a message that you can see my screen. So I'm happy that you can see my screen and we just flow together. But somebody is saying no, sir. Can you see my screen? Who else can see my screen? Who else can see my screen? Okay, fine. I guess we can all see my screen now. So we'll just flow. So remember, we want to create a basic calculator that can calculate 1 plus 1 and 2 plus 2 and the rest.
Hello?
Yeah, hello? Hello?
Excuse me, can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us? We can hear you now.
Can you hear?
Hello,
Can I
Nikosola.
share
We can hear you now.
We can hear you.
my screen?
Yeah.
So, do you want to share your screen? Do you want to talk about your project? So we have some people in the
Okay,
back.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you,
We can hear
Nikosola.
you.
Okay, can I share my screen?
Yes, you can now. Go
Yes,
ahead.
you can.
Okay. Can you see it?
Not okay. Yes, we can see it.
Okay, so I made a I actually made two games. So this is the first game. So it's a math game. Okay.
Okay. Um,
Okay, so the game is
we can't hear you when you consider we can hear you. Probably not.
I think Oyinko is having issues with a microphone
whenever
or
you get the
something.
question.
Yes.
Oh, so we lost her.
So, yeah, we lost when you come because she's having an issue with the
So
mic.
go ahead, Jerry. Go ahead.
Okay. So I guess without wasting much of our time, I'll just share my screen and let's see how we can do this. Very important. Very good. So these are Scratch environments, and the goal today is to make a very simple calculator that can calculate our mathematical problems. So first, I want to have numbers ranging from 0 to 9. Okay, so I can create them by just using this paint here. by using these paints and create my numbers. But I think I have numbers already, so I'll just search for them here. So I'm going to pick number one, search for one. Okay, so we're going to place it. We're going to be placing it at the bottom of. So let me reduce this to 60. Okay. Then I come here and pick number two. So I'll just pick the numbers because they're already there. So I don't want to waste time creating the numbers since we have it on the since we have it at the spikes already. So just I'm using all the number of picking to size 60 so that it can fit into the screen of Scratch. So you can make your own basic calculator and start calculating your I've not picked this. Okay, let me see. So this is 16, 60, 60. So I just need everyone to stay with me. I hope you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, just go to your comment section and say, I can see your screen. I want all of us to follow because this concerns all of us. Okay? I'm still going to arrange it. Just, okay, very good, very good. Thank you. I can see my screen. And ask questions where you're supposed to ask questions. And okay, the last number is 0. So we just picked from 0 to Oh, fine. You can see my screen. Thank you very much. So we just pick from 0 to 9. So I'm just going to arrange them and make it look as if it's a calculator. You know, just have this common stuff here. Okay, this is 1, 3. I don't know. So let's see if we can achieve that already. I'm going to be as fast as I can because of our time. I really want us to finish this.
Hello.
Oh, hello, she's back. Hello.
Okay, I'm very sorry. Okay. Okay.
Okay, you're back. You can share your screen now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, share it.
Can you see it?
Uh, not yet.
Can you
It's
see my
loading.
screen?
No, not yet. It's loading. Yeah, we can see your screen now.
Okay, so this is where we dropped off. So as I said, this is a math game. Okay. So the aim of the game is just to try and get 100 points. Okay, let me just show you my next. Okay, can you see it?
Yes, excellent. You can see.
Okay. So this game, I just tried to recreate it. They taught us in this ball.
Okay.
When you get
Excellent.
when you get 100 points,
Yeah.
it's you get it's like I'm coming. So Let me just change this to 10. Is I'm coming. Okay. So this is really,
What is the aim of the game? What is the aim of
let's just go with this speed, okay?
the game?
You're meant to try and get 100 points, and when you get 100 points, it shows that it will just show congratulations, well done, you did a great job. Let me
Okay.
show you the code of the other game. No, no, stop, okay? Really, it's really a lot. If I were to average it to be like 20 codes. Okay. See the code.
Okay. Just tell us what the game does. You can say your code is very complex.
This is the code for the math game.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
So just tell us
Thank
the goal of
you.
the game. Tell us the
Well,
goal of
well done, Oiko Sola. We see the game is very interesting. It looks very interesting. But we noticed that you're having some issues
network.
with your
Okay. So
internet
the code of
connection.
the game, like my inspiration for the game is just to, cause plenty children aren't having anything to do. So it's just a math game. You're meant to just try and get 100 points.
Okay. Thank you very much. Awesome. Awesome, Counselor. Awesome.
Well done, Oiko Sola.
Math
So what
game.
you can do is you can share a link to your game. If you have a link to the studio where your game is stored, you can share it on the to chat, so everybody will be able to go there to play the game, and then they can comment about your game. Well done, Oikosola. Thank you for joining. Okay, Jerry, you can go ahead.
Okay, so we're just going to continue from where we stop. So Damilola is asking what of the um, additional sign. Thank you, Damilola. That shows that you're following. So if you're asking for the additional sign, we are still going to bring the additional sign. So yeah, I guess everybody can see the screen now. So I said we're just going to arrange this, and this is okay. This is 7. This is 8, and, and this is 9. So Dami was asking for the additional sign. Let me bring in the additional sign before we start writing our codes. So we have everything set. Okay. So if we have this, so we can come in to create our additional sign because we don't have it any spikes in the additional sign. I can come here and paint it and say I go to costume, text. So we're just using the 4 regular additional sign, which is the additional sign, multiplication sign, subtraction sign, and division sign. So if this is my additional sign, I can put this, I don't know, it will just be here first. Or we can even put it here. Okay? So bring in other sign. I come down here and create another sign by using the pens. And this should be the subtraction sign. So, but you can arrange yours anyhow or any way you deem it fit. I just want us to have enough space for this stuff. So I'm thinking of how a basic calculator is. I'm just trying to figure it out. Then we'll bring in the other sign. Remember, I said we're just going to have 4 signs. Which other sign? Yeah, the division sign. So we have this. Okay. And we can have this. Then we can place it somewhere. I don't know. Let's say I place it here. Okay. That should be our division sign. Then we'll add the last sign, which is the multiplication sign. And say this guy is here. Yeah, sure. So we can have this here. Enlarge it. And maybe just drag it here. So we have this, right? So what other thing are we missing here? We can have like a clear button where it tells you to clear this stuff. I can add this and say I can paint this, of course, and say the signs. Oh, somebody's saying the signs are normally at the right hand side. Okay, so yeah, you can put a sign at the right hand side. This is how I want mine to be, because I'm just looking at my space, right? So let me have this clear sign here. So okay, let me follow the person who said at the right hand side. So if that be the case, I can drag this here and drag this here and probably have my clear button here. So thank you. So we have this already. Excuse me one time. So this is what we have, and this is how our basic calculator normally will look like. Then now we start programming each of the numbers. So let me start with the first number, which is this. If we start programming each of the first number, I come to code. So now today we'll be using when Spice is clicked. So whenever I click this, I want something to happen. Whenever I click this, I want something to happen. But first, we need to declare our variables. Here we'll be having variables that is going to be storing these information for us. We talked about variables last 2 weeks. So we're using the concept of variables also here. And now I want to program this number. So I can say event. Whenever this guy is clicked, let me define our variable first. Let's have variable. So the first variable we're going to need a variable that displays the whole number. So if I want to type 2 plus 2, you're going to see 2 plus 2. This is, so let me just call it as display. So this is our first variable. Of course, it's going to display the number. Then I'm going to make another variable that's called memory. I can put all my this is where the calculations are done, and these variables store those calculations. Memory. Of course, we're still going to define them and assign them, each of them, to their role. Okay. Then I'm going to make another one that allows me to get the answer of everything I do. So if I, for example, if I say 2 plus 2, it should appear under the answer variable, and then I'm going to the last variable should be solve. The ones that requires it to be solving the math. So we have 4 variables here declared, okay, but it's too clumsy, so I don't need the 4 of them to appear anyways. I just need 2 of them. The first one that displays the number, like the screen of your calculator, the ones that display the screen of the calculator. So we can this display can be there. I don't need the memory, it's at the back end, so I just click it from here, right? Then do the same for solve. I don't need to say solve, okay? So the answer can be here. This is where all our answer comes to. I'll put it here. Then display. I can decide to say I just right click on this and large readout. So it should be displaying zeros and one and stuff. So let's start with our solving. Okay, so I'm trying to see your comments and also doing all of this. So we're going to say for number one, we're going to say okay. For number one, we're going to say coming to events. So whenever this flag is clicked, I want to set. Then I come to variable. I say set this variable as 0. I need everything to be set as 0. So we should display 0. This display here. Remember, this is our display. Okay. So because of our time, I won't be able to repeat a lot of stuff. You just have to go back and watch the video over and over again to know what I'm saying. Okay. So this is display. Set display to nothing. We don't want, because 0 is a value here, so we can't set display to 0 because we have another value that is 0 here. So I'll just remove this so that this, whenever this is clicked, I don't want any value to be here. So if I click this green stuff now, you can see the 0 has disappeared. But if I put display to 0, that 0 will be there forever. So I don't want anything to be on the display button. So this is for that. Then because we're using spikes one, coming to events. Now I'm going to say whenever I click on this one, what will happen? Whenever I click on one, what will happen? So I'm going to say set display, go back to variable and set display. You can see it's giving me set answer because answer is the first variable here, followed by display, followed by memory, followed by my variable, and followed by sub. So I'm just going to click on this drop down menu below here and look for the variable I want to work with. So I have display here. So set display to what? What do I set display to? Okay. Then I go to operators. Say join. Fine. Click on join and put join here. We have join apple and banana. No, we're not going to join apple and banana. So I'm going to say join display. So we're going to come to variables again, bring in display, put here, join display, and this should be 1 because we're working with 1. So that if I click on this one here, you can see one displaying here. You see one displaying here. I click this one. You can see. So this is what we've done. We've programmed it in such a way that whenever I click on one here, it's going to one is going to come up here. So if I click on the rest of the number, I'm going to come in because we've not done their code. So fine, we've done this code for 1. Now let's do for the rest of the number. So I come back to 2. I write the same code I wrote for 1. I'll just change it. So I'm going to do 2 and 3, then I'll duplicate the rest code so you understand what I'm doing. So remember, this is the same code we wrote for 1. It's the same code we want to write for 2 now. So I'm coming here, I'll say, whenever 2 is pressed, that is part 2, I'm going to set the variable to what? Display. Because we want it to show. That's why we're using display. So I'm saying to display. I'm coming to operators. I look for, come to sensing right, so operators. Then I pick join. I bring join here. I say join display. Then I come back to variables. I can bring the display, put it here, and type 2 because it's 2 we are working with. So that whenever I click on 2 here, 2 appear on this display screen. 2 appear on this display. So I'll do for number for 3 and duplicate the rest. So you understand. So the same thing I'm going to do here is come here, bring this part, go back to variable, say when this is set to this, come back here to memory display, sorry. I say okay, whenever that spike is clicked, it should display. I come to operators, I pick join apple and banana. So we're just going to change the apple and banana of course. And say display, bring in this display value here. and put number 3. So we have this. I wonder if I press 3, we have 3. Okay. So let me install this. So let's go back to this and clear the whole stuff. So I'll do the same for the whole number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. I just come here, copy this code, and put the 4, copy this code, and put here 5, copy this code, 6, copy this code, 7, copy this code, 8. So I don't need to go and be writing the codes. That's why I'm copying the code. You can see how easy this is. You just need to copy the code you're waiting. So what I need to do, I'll go to 4. I'll change the value to 4 instead of 3. So I just put 4 here. I come to 5, change the value to 5 instead of 3. Same thing with 6, change it to 6. Same thing here. So let me see your comments. Oh yes, thank you. Somebody just said I've not put the equal to sign. Thank you. You see, I told you guys that you guys are smarter. See, we are all scratchers, and I'm making mistakes, and you're correcting me. Thank you very much. I've not put the equal to sign, which we're going to put now when I'm done. So thank you for reminding me for that. And come here and set this to 0. So whenever we type 0, when we're putting 0 here, it displays as 0. So let me put in the equal to sign. That's very nice of you guys. So same thing, I just create my equal to sign the way I created my additional, subtraction, and the rest sign. So I have equal to, I just put equal to my system here. So I have this, enlarge it, and drop it. I don't know where to drop this one now. Okay, can you just put it here? Maybe I'll put it here. I hope this is fine by you guys. Yeah, so it should be here. So we have that sign there. Okay, fine. So we are done with this code. Now we set our codes that whenever we click any of this value, of course, they're going to display. Okay. So now we'll just go to our sign variables, the sign value, the sign here, and then write their codes so that we can do a really quick solving for them. So if I come to this first sign, which is the additional sign, we're going to come here and say when we click the additional sign, what do we want to happen? We're going to say we're going to set variable, come down to variable, and this way we'll now use our solving and memory variable. So we say solve this is additional. So when we're looking at the chart, I'm using okay, fine. Okay, this is whenever I click this additional sign, I want the variable of solve to display add. Say add. So we are not displaying it, so I'm not going to use display here again. Then we're going to set the memory. Set memory to display. Then we're going to set display. Let's say display to nothing. So we're supposed to use 0 here, but because we have 0 as a value, we just remove it. So that display should be empty. Set this to be 0. So now we bring in our if button and say it's a very complex code anyway, but very simple if you just understand basic mathematics. So we say if come to operators, we bring this equal to sign, right? and say if memory, if memory, come back to variable, pick memory. If memory is equal to nothing, then you're going to broadcast. Come here, say broadcast. So let me pick a message here. Broadcast not found. You can say not found or anything. So that's the broadcast is just going to make. Then I can bring this here. Okay. So remember, this is addition. This is the addition sign. That's why we're using addition sign here. So we're still going to do this same code for the rest of the code. We're still going to do the same code for the rest of the code. And we're going to say, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 displaying. And this is what we want. We want them to be displayed. So this same code we're going to do for subtraction, multiplication, and division. So same way we copied the code from 1, 2, 3 to the rest values. I'm just going to drag this and drop it on the subtraction code here. Good. Same way, drag and drop, so I avoid repeating my codes. This allows me to avoid repetition of codes. Okay, do this here. So I come down to the subtraction sign. So instead of this solve, then change to addition. I'm going to solve this and change to subtract. I hope you are all following. If you're following, you can just give me a shout out on your comment and say I'm following. Okay? If you're following, let me see your comments that you're following. So this subtract, I go to division. I change this because we copied the whole code then. I change this to division. Remember, this division sign here. That's why we're changing it to division. Okay? Okay? Very good. I have people that follow. Come to multiplication sign. I change this to oh, I'm going a little bit too fast. Okay, let me try to be slow. So don't worry, I'll try to be slow. So I just bring this to multiply. So that's why I said, because this is a YouTube video, you can rewatch this over and over again to get everything I'm doing because of our time. So I don't waste your time here. Okay? So fine. So we've done this for the addition sign, multiplication sign, and this one. Then the last thing we want to write is the clear sign. So this clear sign is to enable us clear every value that will be here after we must have been done with our calculation. So to write the code for the clear sign, I'm going to pick when spice is clicked again, because you can see all our spices they're on the screen, and we need to click them before they can function. That's why we're using this when spike is clicked. So when this spike is clicked, that's when this clear is clicked. You know what clear does on your calculator. So we come back to variable and say set answer to nothing. I will just duplicate this. Okay, let me just start picking it. Set answer to not 0, because 0 is a value. So we just remove 0. Come back here, pick the same code, set memory to nothing. So we're just going to make all our variables set themselves to nothing. So I remove this value here. I come back, pick the same code. I can duplicate this. I'm just doing it for those of us that don't. So use some first. Memory to 0. Set to nothing. I'm going to pick the last variable. Remember, we declared 4 variables. That's why I'm bringing 4 sets of this. And the last variable, which is solve. Set solve to nothing. Okay, so that if I have this, so if I have this, I can just click on my clear and it clears whatever is on the display button. So that's what we've just written. I click on clear and it clears it. Okay, so if I have values, I can click on this and just clear it. Okay, then the last but not the least that we've not done here is the equal to sign, this particular sign. Then we're going this sign, we're going to say whenever the flag is clicked. Okay, same thing we've done with clear. The same thing we're going to do here. We're just going to say set answer to nothing. Set the other one to nothing. Which is the other one? That is memory. Or set display to nothing. Then set memory to nothing. So just remove the value here. 0 should be no value. So when we use our equal to sign, it just give us the date. Then we do the code for it and say whenever our equal to sign is clicked, we want it to bring your if then statement and say if the operator, we pick the equal to operator here is equal to, of course we're going to be bringing the equal to. So if for the first one we're going to be doing the additional sign. We say if solve is equals to add, then what happens? If solve is equal to, move this value here, put add, solve is equals to add, then what happens? That is plus. Then we're going to come back and say set your answer to memory plus display. The memory is hard plus display. Set answer to memory plus display. And how did we? So we're just going to come to operators and pick the additional sign. You can see operators here have additional, subtraction. This is multiplication, I guess, and this is the division sign. So you bring this here and put inside this value like 0. Let me look at your comments so I know that I'm not talking to myself alone. Okay, fine, good. You guys are following. So it's going to be memory plus display. I come to variables, I click on memory plus display. Okay, then I'm going to set memory to nothing. Set memory to nothing because there is a value, and set display also to nothing because there is also a value. So this is for the additional sign. So that if I do you can see I just did 5 plus 5 and it's giving me my answer as 10. So it's going to display the answer at this here. So let me clear that again and let's see. If I say, so remember, this code is only for the additional sign. So if I say 2 plus I don't know 5 equal to, and you can see your answer is giving you 7. So if you type your answer on your calculator, if you type the values on your calculator and say 2 plus this is this, when it's there, you're going to end now. So you have 7 here. So I'm just going to do this same code for the other sign. So I still bring my if button. I've done for addition. Let's do for subtraction. So you go back to your if button and say if then statement. Sorry, building. So if you have your if then statement, I'm going to bring my equal to sign from operators again. This is equal to, bring it here and say solve. I'm going to go to my variable and say solve is equal to, what are we doing now? We're doing, which sign are we doing now? So let me see if you're following. Which sign are we doing? Which sign are we doing? Somebody should reply me sharp. Which sign are we doing? We've done for the additional sign. So I'm waiting for your, which sign are we doing? Yeah, I can duplicate the code, Van Dam. I just don't want, I want everybody to follow. That's why I'm not duplicating the code. I can duplicate the code like I duplicated the last codes. So we are doing it for your subtraction sign, okay? Which is the manual sign. So I just type subtract, okay? I will do the same thing that we've done here and say if answer, then you come to memory. You go back to operators and you pick your subtraction sign here and you put here and say memory, come back to variable, come back to variables and say memory so memory minus display, memory minus display. Then we come back and say set memory to nothing and set display to nothing. Okay, so this is, remove this, remove this. Come back here. So I should just duplicate this, but let's do for the other sign, which is your division sign, and say come to operators, pick this, and we'll go and say solve. Come back to say solve is equals to, what are we doing? We're doing the next sign, which is the division sign. Divide. You can see that the value here, so it's all to divide. I'll do the same stuff and say set memory. Come back here, pick on division sign. Say set memory, divide display. This is memory. And this is display. Then same thing as this, same thing as this. I'll just change this to memory, change this to display. So are we following? If you're following, let me see your, just click on your comment section. Then we'll do for your last sign. Come back here, click on this. If you're following, send your comments in. I love it when we are following. Okay, a lot of people are loving this. That's good. So this is just the educational part of using Scratch. Okay, and I come back to operators. So you can see how simple you can create your calculator. Instead of you going back to tell your mommy to buy you calculator, you tell your dad to buy you calculator to use for your um, um, mathematical problems. You can actually create your own calculator by yourself. Instead, you can create your calculator yourself so you don't disturb your mom or your dad to get you a calculator. So this is multiply. Okay, and we can say set this guy, set answer to memories. I just come here, bring your multiplication sign. Okay, so memory and display. Come to variables, pick in the memory, multiply by display, right? I just hope this works. You know, Scratch is all about experimenting, so we're going to see if it works. I pray it works. So bring this to memory. I'll bring this to display. So I'm just trying this. I don't know if it's going to work. So if it doesn't work, you don't say experiment. So let's try to add, subtract, divide, and multiply any value and see if we're going to get the right answer. So you can do this, or if you have your calculator nearby, you can do this on your own. We can have, I don't know, 8 plus 5 and say equal to, it's giving me 13 here. 8 plus 5, is it 13? I need somebody to confirm that. 8 plus 5, is it 13? I need somebody to confirm that for me. So if you confirm 8 plus 5 is 13, just type 13 on your chart and let's go forward and try others. Nobody? Okay, Dami, thank you, Dami. Dami says it's 13. Then we can clear this. Okay, and try another number. Let's try the division sign. Okay, fine. Let's try division sign and say 14 divide by 2 equal to, sorry, 14 divided by 2 okay, good. We can do 4 multiply 5. Now answer is 20. 4 multiply 5. We can do 5 minus 2. Our answer is 3. 5 minus 2. Our answer is 3. 21 divide by 3. We're having problem with the division sign. So let's see. Okay, now this is why our division is not working. Okay, you will notice that our division is not working. I've tried using the division sign and it's not working. So if I say 4 divide, let me clear this first. If I say, yeah, the division sign is not working because you use division. Thank you. Damilola, please clap for yourself. I love you. I love you. So Damilola is actually following what I'm doing. Our division sign is not working because we declared the division sign here as division. You can see it says set solve to division, but on our equal to sign, I saved it as divide. So I made the mistake to see who and who is following. And thank you, Dami. And Dami brought out this. So because we've not declared divide, the computer does not recognize divide as anything because we've not used divide in this computer. So it's division that we use, and this is the division when we were solving for division. Okay, except I change this to divide or I change the other one to division, our division sign is not going to work. So I'll just come here to the equal to and change this to division. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Danny. See? So if we try it again and say 14 divided by 2 equal to I press it twice. 14 divided 2 equal to 7. You can see 14 divided 2 equal to 7. So basically, so you can go, you can copy this code, write it for yourself, and play over it, play over it, play over it. And if you have any questions, of course, you can visit our Facebook page, Instagram page, and just post your questions. I'll be there to answer you immediately. Okay? So you can go over this and practice it. So definitely we've seen how to solve, we've seen how to create our own calculator. So I can decide to create my own complex calculator, my scientific calculator using Scratch, instead of going to the market to buy your calculator. So that is what we've learned for today, and it's really nice having you guys. Hope you enjoyed the class and hope you learned something today. Very, very important. Hope you learned something today. So if you have any questions, you can send the questions down to the chat. I guess I'm done for today. I'm done for you guys. See you till 1st of August. So if you have any questions, you can send in your questions to the chat so I can answer them immediately. Okay? So hope you guys had fun with the class. Okay, a lot of people are saying they have fun with the class, and I'm happy you have fun with the class. So any questions? Any questions? If you have questions, so you go over this video again, go over the video, watch the steps I took in creating all of this and create your own step. You might not have the same design. You might not have the same design that I have here in my calculator. You can have your own different design, and it's fine. You know, you can just come up with your own creative design and look at how calculator is made, basic calculator, and how this is involved. So we are happy. Yeah, this is very interesting. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you guys for participating and sending your questions. I'm just really not happy that I won't be seeing you guys for a few times in August, but we'll see again in August. So yes. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Oh, can we use a background? Oh yes, yes. Oh, so I don't know. Yeah, we can use a background. I don't know the background I'm going to pick for this. So let me just see if I have any background here that I can actually use. If none, I'll just use the plain sight of this. So okay. So I don't see a background I can use. But you can use your own background. You can create your own background. Pick any background and just put it there. It should be fun for you guys. Okay. So more questions. So we'll be seeing you guys at 4 p.m. for robotics for engineering and renewable energy. And let's focus on the topic. It's very important. And have fun with your new calculator. So I've told you guys how to do calculators. So don't go back, don't go to your parents and start asking them to give you money to go buy a calculator. So you can actually create your own calculator. So now your parents know that you can create your calculator. So I'm going to tell each and every one of them not to buy any of your calculator again. So thank you very much. Any questions? If you don't have questions, I'm going to be leaving you guys now so you can prepare for the next class, which is coming up by 4 p.m. Any more calculator? So any questions? Any questions? Okay, thank you. Is there a way you can shorten the codes? Shorten the codes. Okay. I don't seem to get the question. Shorten the code. This code is fine. I think this is the shortest code you will get for now. Yeah. So thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your effort. Please put more efforts to this. It creates a beautiful calculator, and start using it in your schools and start using your scratch calculator. And make sure your calculator is perfect. Okay. So thank you all, and have a great day. Have a great day. Bye, sir. When I type certain numbers, they came twice. Okay, you can send that to. Okay, try. I don't understand. I don't understand. You type in certain numbers. How can we score? Oh, Jacob. Jacob is asking how we can use square root. Like I said, this is just basic of the calculator, not the complex one. So we'll go back to the complex one next time, where you can use square root and the rest. So thank you guys, and have a great day. Cheers.